Hello, I'm Anime Viewer 66, and today we're going to be taking a look at My Hero Academia Season 2, also known as Tournament Arc! Ha ha ha, obvious joke is obvious. But seriously, this was of course the long-awaited Tournament Arc! The minute we all heard about it, it was going to be a Tournament Arc, we all jumped up out of our seats and says, yes! Finally! Except for those few party poopers, but I'll talk about them later. But this one had a sort of three-part tournament arc setup. First one was a big race that they had. Then there was sort of a multi-team fight. And then there was, of course, the more traditional one-on-one tournament arc fight to the death. Okay, it wasn't actually to the death because school rules won't let them kill each other, but you get the point. We got a lot, and I mean a lot, of character development this season, starting out with our boy Deku. Yeah, he basically learned you can't keep destroying your body because things are not going to always work out that way. Recovery Girl even told him at the end, I'm not healing you with these severe injuries anymore because you're going to keep trying to get yourself killed and I ain't going to be your safety net anymore. Which, can we just all agree, Safety Girl, or whatever her legit hero name is a boss. Like, she's just a boss. And I think this means that in season, I guess it'll be 4 or maybe 3.5, considering how close the seasons are apparently going to be together or whatever. I think in the next season, we'll see Deku maybe finally start to learn to control One for All fully now that he doesn't have that safety net in place. And of course, the one that got the most character development this season would have to be Todoroki, who we found out his backstory finally. Basically, his dad's a jerk, his mom went a little crazy, and he's left with a lot of issues. But good news, he works through those issues. Kind of, sort of, not really. Okay, he's getting better, let's just say. And when he goes all out, like full on all out, he is OP as all get out. Like, he can just like blast through the competition. I wouldn't be surprised if he could finally learn to control, or not really control, but learn to accept all of his power. Then he could even be more powerful than most of the teachers at the school. And on a side note, we learned that Ochako apparently has a pretty interesting little backstory herself. It's nothing big or grandiose like wanting to be the number one hero or have a tragic backstory or any of that. It's just she wants to be able to have a lot of money to be able to take care of her mom and dad. And it's a very sympathetic type thing. Like, yeah, her dreams aren't as big as some of the others, but it is a good dream nonetheless, showing that, well, some people would say that money and greed is like always bad. I would say there are exceptions to that rule when it's done for others' sake, like she seems to really want to be able to take care of her parents because they work so hard. That's done for a legitimately good reason, and it's very well done. And of course, this being a tournament arc, we got a lot of cool fights. It's really cool to see how each individual character has these very simple, straightforward powers, but they use them in such like unique ways, learning to take this one thing that they know how to do and implementing it in such creative methods. It really gets cool, particularly with Bakugo and him basically just being like, my explosions aren't only for destroying things, it's also for sending me flying through the air, which is really, really cool. And now we're going to talk about the haters. Okay, as in any big shonen anime, or just really in any big anime for that matter, as we saw with shows like Yuri on Ice, and of course the big three of anime for a long time with Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, anytime an anime is popular, there will be haters to nitpick every little thing that doesn't need to be nitpicked. Okay, so I've seen a few videos here and there saying, "Oh, this tournament arc isn't as good as you people think it is. Oh, this show isn't as good as these other shows, blah, 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 blah." And here's my opinion on that. Stop hating for no reason. I don't mind constructive criticism, that's fine. But the simple fact of the matter is, it's hate just for hate's sake. There's no good points in any of these videos I've seen where they've been hating on this show just because it's popular. And that's what it comes down to. They're hating on it because it's popular. Anytime there's anything popular, people want to jump out and say, "Oh, I am so superior to all of you that like this commoner show. Why aren't you watching more of the obscure shows that I watch?" It really, really annoys me. So, just gonna put this out there. My Hero Academia gets like the number one spot for the spring anime list because it was the best thing out there, and you haters can go hate. But at the end of the day, I give this season 5 stars out of 5. And this show will be getting another season pretty soon, I'm guessing, from what we saw from the little like outro thing and what I've been hearing around from some people. And yeah, I can't wait for that. I said in my review of the first season that I thought this review or this show was going to be the next big three, one of the next big three, and all that. And I think that that's really coming to pass. Like this show will be one of the biggest popular shonen series for a long time, I think, and I can't wait to see more of this show animated. Apparently, the manga is really cool, and I really want to get into it. But I'm like, but I don't want to read the manga because the anime is right there, and I don't want to get spoilers. The eternal problem for an anime fan. Do I read the manga or wait for it to be animated? Luckily, in this show, it doesn't seem like we're going to have to wait very long for it to be animated. So at the end of the day, I am the Anime Viewer 66. Thank you, and good night.